Yeah, that old mountain's just a shining this morning. Well, good morning. It is Friday, May 30th, I believe. Got that big old mountain there shining in the background. We're going to get us a fire started and some breakfast made. Well, I'm going to show you a little trick on starting fires. Pretty simple. Let's use some hand sanitizer. It's burning, you just can't see it. That stuff's mostly alcohol, so it lights right up on fire. See the little burn there coming on there? And there's our flame. You guys need some water, huh? Let's go get you some water. There's your water. Well, that fire's just about ready to cook on. This is what we're gonna try out. We got the hot dogs for the dogs, an egg there for, we're gonna try the sausage, an egg sandwich again. This one here, I've got some apples with some butter, cinnamon, and caramel. And that one there is just my biscuit. Let's give these a try. First, let's put these apples on there. And then the biscuit. Since I'm baking with this, I'm gonna have to have a coal or two up here on the top. If I can get one out of there. Ooh, hot. Should have a pair of tongs, and I don't. Wow, yeah, that's hot. And we'll put the sausage on. Well, there's our egg. Well, let's give you a look at that biscuit. And our little apple dessert thing. Man, does it look good? It smells like apple pie. Well, how do you like the look of that biscuit? All cooked perfect inside. Put our egg on there. The sausage on it. And there's our breakfast sandwich. Oh, I don't know what it is, if it's cooking up here or the Dutch ovens. But this is, the food up here is so much better than anywhere. I'm not gonna lie to you, the biscuit was the hardest part. Here's my first attempt. See how black it is. Old secret's to get that cooking hot, put some coals on the lid, take it off the really hot after probably about 2 minutes, and put it in a little cooler spot on the coals. Once that biscuit raises up where it's raising the lid up off the Dutch oven, take it completely off the heat and just let it sit there. It'll come out perfect. But I'm gonna finish my wonderful sandwich here. I mean, just look at that thing. Oh. Then we'll get back to you after brunch and see what kind of adventures we can find. That's the finished product. Oh. It's pretty simple. I got 1 apple in there that I cut into slices. Sprinkle of cinnamon, a little bit of honey, and some caramel sauce or ice cream topping. I'm sure it's as rich as can be, but I bet it tastes good. Oh yeah. This is another must-do again dishes. Well, we are at Mill Creek Campground at a 14-day stay limit. $5 a night. There is no water, no electricity, nothing like that. It's just a Forest Service primitive campsite. But let's go take a look at it and see what it has to offer. Well, this is site 1. It's a pretty nice site, big enough for a decent sized trailer. Got a fire pit and picnic table. The other side of the road's a horse hitching pole there. There's site 2. It's been a small, like a teardrop trailer in there. Good camp, a good tent site though. Now site 3, it looks spacious, but it's for a small trailer. Good large tent area. Table and a fire pit. Looks like every spot's got a fire pit and a table. Little vault toilet. Kind of a cool little design there. Looks like a little log house, but we all know what's in there. And that there is a bear box. It's where you keep your food. Tent campers and stuff like that, you can put your food in there. Supposedly the bears can't get in it. Well, this is site 4. It looks like a huge site till I drove up here. You wouldn't be able to get a big full-size trailer in here. This little hill right here, you wouldn't be able to level one up. But it is a pretty sight. It's right, the creek is right behind it. Got that little woodpecker right there on that short stump. Looks like a little sapsucker. All you can see is his red throat patch in the top of his head. Sure checking me out. Yep. Little Suki scared it off. But anyways, that's Mill Creek back there. right below spot number 4. Cool little waterfall right in there. Now, site 5's the big one. You could fit a a big trailer in that one. I'm not sure what that flower is, but that's what the plant looks like. Yeah, it's a pretty little spot, real rocky, but the campsites are nice. Got a lot of shade in here with the big old trees. Now the question is she gonna get in? Are you gonna get in there? Huh? Get in. Come on, baby. Come on, you can do it. Get in there. You get in there. Come on. Come on. Come here. Oh, why do you always lay down? Do you need a lift? Huh? Get in here. Oh, look at that. Suki was good enough to get out. Now I got another dog that needs to get a lift. Yeah, there's your bear box, or it's what they call animal-proof food storage. Couple little bear tracks on it. Looks like some coyote tracks. You know, Suki's finding the way to site 6. You find it? Huh? And site 6 is a small little site too. Good for fit two or three tents in there. But that's all it is. It's a small campsite. Right down there on that bend is the trailhead to Mill Creek Lake. And it'll go way up back into there, and there's a lake way back up on top. That's what the view is from the spot 6. Well, let's head on down the road. Well, you can kind of see the progression here of the season, I guess. Just above here, there's no arrowleaf balsam root. And now here they are. That whole little far hillside's just covered in them. They look pretty similar to the little Easter daisies. All part of this plant is edible. The leaves, the root, the flowers, the seeds. If you look at that one leaf there, you can kind of see the arrowhead shape of it. Yeah, it's the season for wildflowers. Remember them tent caterpillars? Well, here they are in the tiny form. They're all living right inside that tent they made. Nasty things. You see where they made all the leaves off already of that branch. You see in Bams, is it cool down here, huh? It's pretty warm out here today. It sure feels good here though. Well, seen a fish go scurrying up there. Sure got an irony look to the water though. But boy, what a pretty place with all these flowers blooming. I don't know where the heck this dog's been. Imagine, you got mud all over her. Little front leg there. She'd turn around, it would be all over on the other side, but there she goes. Look at that leg on her. Well guys, we're about ready to cook dinner. Got the old smoky fire there blowing right at me. So what we're gonna have today is just something real simple. Chili with some cornbread, and for dessert, a peach cobbler. So my chili, this is my teenage size Dutch oven. I just dropped a can of chili in it. Keep it simple. For my cobbler, I've got peach pie filling with a white cake mix on top. Just sprinkle it on top, and then just add just a little bit of a soda. This is ginger ale, so that'll just brown that mixture up really good. And then the cornbread, I just made up a quick little batch of Jiffy cornbread mix, kind of get there in the supermarket, and we'll get them on the fire. Trick of the cornbread is get this thing as hot as it. Get it hot. And then get it on the fire. Well, there's our first batch. I'm a little done on that one end, but of it. That is what we want. As you can see, it's boiling along nicely. I'll let it cool off before I burn my mouth eating it. Well, this little Dutch oven's stand support, 1 pint, I believe. If you're cooking for 2 of you, 2 full cans of chili will fit into this pot. See what the cornbread looks like. You can see it's cooked all the way through, nice. just beautiful. I always like dipping my cornbread in my chili. Very good. We're gonna wait for a bit to put the cobbler on them. Coals are so dang hot that I wouldn't be able to eat without that burning it. We'll catch up with you when we're done. Well, let's get our little cobbler on. There's some hot coals. Yeah, there's what it looks like. Kind of broken up that cake on the top into the peaches, but that's what you get. Dang, that's good, but boy, is that hot. Whew. Well, I hope you guys give these little recipes a try. They're quick and easy, nothing much to them. We'll finish this up and go for a little evening drive. We'll meet you up there on the trail. Right in there. Yeah, there she's moving. Yeah, there's deer number 2. And there went deer number 2. Quit. Quit, that's a deer. I don't know what she's doing. She's going back and forth in there. I wonder if she's got a fawn down in there somewhere. And we got those 2 there. There's another one right over there. Kind of neat. Well, and now we got a moose. Kind of hard to see, but it's right. All you can see is its head and the willows there. Right where the grass ends. Little bowl. Well, there's nothing better than a big old fire on a cool evening. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little drive up over Bear Basin. You got to see a lot of deer and a moose and some pretty country. And hopefully you guys enjoy those cooking videos. If not, let me know. But boy, it's starting to get dark across the creek there. The woods are black as can be. Those old spooky woods full of strange noises. But until next time, see you later.